Hello everyone, Jet here. I'd like to take a brief moment to talk about our episode scheduling. Right Voice, Wrong Body is a bi-monthly podcast, meaning at the beginning and middle of each month, you'll be hearing my handsome voice. Tune in, and thanks for listening. A Field Notes original production. Right Voice, Wrong Body. Episode 2. Swap Line. Good morning, Town City. Welcome to West of Nowhere, Town City's only body swap news center. Besides the actual news, you know? It's officially been a day since the epidemic, and boy, there's a lot to be filled in on. I know everyone's still figuring out the whole being someone else thing. One of the interns called in from that old phone booth by the library because they still can't unlock their new phone, which is embarrassing. Anyways, if you checked our website and or backbook page, you'd see that we've added a number to call in on the show. We have an entire archive of them now, so over the next few days, we'll go through them. We've gotten, 86 voicemails? 87? That's a lot of calls, which means way more work for me to go through later. Yippee! Work! Remember, you can use the number to send questions, send recordings of your experience, or to simply reach out. Today's call is from Mix Phoenix Lyles. Let's see what they have to share.
I hope this is the right number. Yeah, it is. Okay, well, for starters, I work at the comic book store downtown, and I've been there a long time with Dylan. Dylan and I never got along. Not like that changed when we swapped, but in other words, I hate him. He's very traditional in his views, so obviously a person like him and I don't click. Dylan's conservative, rude, and entitled. I'm not saying he's a horrible person, and to all go after him, just that we don't agree. It was early yesterday morning when I swapped. The first thing I noticed was that I wasn't in the t-shirt I had fallen asleep in. So, that would throw me off. Then I noticed the room. At first I thought I had gotten kidnapped. But then that thought soon left me when I saw my hands, or rather, Dylan's hands. They were rough and covered in a thin layer of hair that I definitely didn't have, so obviously I ran to the mirror. Dylan's smug face was staring right back. I didn't freak out, not like in those cheesy movies, but sure, I was thrown off. It's not like you wake up in your co-worker's body on a random Tuesday. So I checked his phone. His password was fairly easy to guess for a guy like him, and after looking at the work group chat, I gathered that everyone had a similar story. So Stacy was in her younger sister's body. Gary was, still Gary, but his cousin had swapped with his uncle, and so on. There were also over 50 angry texts from Dylan, ranting about how I needed to keep his body a temple. Lists of rules and boundaries. Tirades on how angry he was that it was me, of all people, in his body. Hope he likes the new piercing.
Okay, hold on. First of all, hope he likes his new piercing. Phoenix, that's wild.
I actually knocked on Dylan's neighbor's door because I figured somebody there knew him. An old woman opened the door and immediately went, "Good morning, Dylan. So clearly, she didn't know what was going on. When I was back at his place, I tried to make coffee and figured out he likes it black. Nearly threw up when I added too much sugar. But, it's honestly not too bad. It could have been our boss's body. Ugh. And that would have been scary. I just hope he's not doing anything weird to my body right now. In a way, I guess I just called to ask for help on how to find people in this body. I know none of Dylan's friends. We don't exactly sit in the same crowd, so I'm looking for my roommate, Jasmine, and her boyfriend, Carter. I don't remember their numbers, so it's really hard to text them. And again, who knows who's in their bodies? So, if this makes it on the show, find me. Guys, thank you. Goodbye. Do I just end this? Yeah, I'm gonna end it here.
Wow. That's a lot to take in. Well, Mix Phoenix, it sounds like you have it rough. Swapping bodies with someone who's the complete opposite of you is a nightmare itself. But your coworker? That's even worse. Finding people is definitely a hard thing to do right now. See, that's why I always told Amber to write her number down, her close friends, and obviously mine and Neil's. If you've done that, text them, call them, reach out, but if you don't have their numbers memorized, meet up somewhere you go often. Say you both get breakfast at, Waffle House. Go there. Or hell, even just search for them like you're looking for a lost dog. Put up posters, anything that you think can work. I will say, it's great that you're already trying to connect. Finding people to confide in during these odd times is definitely recommended. At least by me. And, you know I'm big on endorsing community. I really like having your perspective. Like the old woman, some people don't understand what's going on with their neighbors at the moment. So, having your experience helps people get the scoop. It especially gives me more to talk about. Now, about that piercing. Sure, it probably feels great to get revenge on him, but you wouldn't want Dylan dyeing your hair, so, folks, please respect your new body's boundaries. In this case, the saying, treat others how you would want to be treated, really applies. Thank you, Phoenix, for your voicemail. I hope I somehow answered some of your questions, and if I didn't, feel free to beat me up later. Just kidding. Please don't do that. Welcome back, my lovely listeners. Grooming the inbox, I've also discovered quite the mountain of emails. We've got a message from whoever owns Mason's body. It reads... Wait, actually give me a moment. I need to zoom in. Okay. It reads... Dear West of Nowhere, I have no clue what to do. I'm a freshman at Town City High and woke up in my best friend's ex's body. I made one joke about thinking he's kinda cute, but I didn't mean that literally. I hadn't told anyone yet because I'm too scared. What am I supposed to do? I don't want to make my friend mad that I'm Mason, but I can't just keep her in the dark. Sincerely, Braylee. Well, I hate to break it to you, Braylee, but if your friend is hearing this, she definitely knows now. But yeah, that's scary. Don't blame yourself, however. Nobody had a real choice in whose body they ended up in. At least, I don't think so. Is this just one big joke I've been left out of? Seriously, though, if you know who your friend is in, talk to her. If she's really your friend, she'll see how awkward you feel and understand you want her to feel comfortable. Though, try to avoid calling your new body cute in front of her. That might not be the best idea. And hey, hopefully this helps a lot more than just Braylee, because the whole concept of this ordeal is just plain awkward. Moving on, there's official news from Mr. Mayor. He announced last night that Town City High will be closed today. You lucky kids! He said the school board was already complaining that figuring out who is actually enrolled will be its own level of hell. So students, you get a day off to figure out who you are. Literally. In other news, police remind everyone that saying, "It's really me," is unfortunately not legal identification. Please provide something that's actually on a record. Mr. Mayor has also asked people to stop breaking into their own houses. It's set off more than enough alarms already. Please only contact authorities for genuine concerns. Finding out your new body reads fanfiction is not a threat, unless you find some incriminating AO3 tags. Then please, spill the tea. Along with some of the city's updates, I've also gotten some more Neil's notes! Yay! Let me see where I put them this time. Where are you, pesky? Where? I think you're hiding under the bin? No, I lied. Here, aha! The notes are secured! Today's tip is, find out what you're allergic to. Damn. That's really good advice. I would have never even thought about that. Everyone's so focused on figuring this out and calming down that allergies are overlooked. It's been a day, so you probably already ate something. Down here it says that 2 people have already been hospitalized due to an allergic reaction. Yeah. Shit, I hope they're okay. I can't beg you all enough. Please don't overlook health issues. Sure, going through a stranger's personal documents can feel wrong, but, I mean, you're in their body. Privacy is out the window. God, I don't even know what to do. I'd like to add on to Neil's tip that really looking at any medical record is helpful. Did they take seizure medicine? Are there pill bottles in a cabinet that seem important? Diet restrictions? Maybe you have to take a supplement or do something for so long. Follow that schedule for your sake and the other person's sake. As I said, community is important, so don't be afraid to ask if you need help. It's definitely scary not knowing what's going on with your health. Jesus, I'm sorry for killing the mood, but that stuff has to be announced one way or another. On a lighter note, Fight Club Burgers and Shakes is serving free burgers to those who need something to get their mind off the swamp. I know I'm not swamped, but the idea of a burger sounds like heaven right now. Well, folks, you're listening to West of Nowhere. We'll announce updates as information becomes available. We have more than enough updates now, and it's only been a day. Good night. Thanks for tuning in. Stay safe, please. This computer won't turn off. You don't even like burgers that much. Well, I mean, at least you do now, but... No, oh, hey, Neil. Do you need something? Yeah, you can come in. Sorry, mind the mess. I just finished recording. No, it's alright. People need to know these things. As I said, it's not like in the movies where the idea of swapping places is a joke. Though you always manage to write the scariest things in the nicest handwriting. What can I say? Who else would have thought about that? I'm so grateful someone here isn't a complete dumbass. Again? Oh, shit. Damn it. Sorry, 1 second. Sorry. Right Voice, Wrong Body is a Field Notes production. This episode was written and performed by Jet Rowan and edited by Jet Rowan. The part of Freddie Blades was played by Jet Rowan. The part of Phoenix Lyles was played by Eclipse. The intro music was composed on Pixabay by Universefield. Thank you for listening to today's episode. If you'd like to hear more, please follow, like, and share the podcast. And remember to stay in your own body.